This is the Rangers Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Happy Father's Day, and no doubt an even better day after the Rangers complete the sweep 2-1 in another way too close game against the Chicago White Sox. And thankfully, the Rangers are not going to have to face the White Sox again this season. The same White Sox who have not won at Globe Life in a while, but the Rangers will take the win. They will take the sweep, and they will get back to 500, which is where they are at now at 36-36 with a record of 23-13 at home after taking down the White Sox today on this Father's Day. Here we go. Welcome into the Rangers Postcast, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, longtime host and reporter. Thank you for watching Locked On Sports Rangers, your destination after every single game. You can also find us on the Locked On Rangers podcast feed. That is where you'll find the great work of Bryce Paterick, who I know is going to have a lot to say about this weekend. And it'll be a perfect day tomorrow because the Rangers have the day off before they welcome in the Kansas City Royals, who were swept at home this weekend by the Oakland A's. But hey, right now it is all about the Rangers and their sweep.
This is what you'll be talking about.
All right, well, a lot to get to in this one, including the return of Kumar Rocker. We thought it was going to be Kumar. We speculated about it, and it indeed happened. He was up around the team yesterday, so it only made sense. Tyler Mahle was indeed placed on the injured list with shoulder fatigue. Hopefully, it doesn't sound like it's anything serious. I mean, you got a guy that is coming back, from a major injury, pitched a little bit last season, but then had to be shut down, and then has had a full heavy workload here so far the first half of this season. I have no problem with it. I had said over the years that, when you get certain pitchers that pitch a lot and they throw a lot of innings, and they even ones, especially ones that happen to get into the postseason. I mean, if you have to, kind of, and I'm not saying this is what's going on with Tyler, but I'm saying, if you have to come up with like a phantom spasm injury or something like that, and give a starting pitcher a little bit of rest in the middle of the season to help them be fresh for the second half for the postseason, I have no problem with that at all. I think that's smart. I mean, if you can afford to do it, by all means go for it. Not every team can do that, but I think Tyler Mahle has just pitched a lot. He's thrown a lot. But on the flip side, hey, props to Kumar Rocker. We talked about it a little bit on the show yesterday, and I said, hey, for me, if I'm Kumar Rocker, the way that last outing went down in Tampa, I'm angry, I'm disappointed, I'm frustrated, but in a good way. I mean, there is a way to use all of that as motivation, channeled the right way to get back to where you want to be, get your game back, get your groove back, and get back up. And the important thing was for Kumar to make the most of the opportunity. And I thought he did that today. I thought he looked 100 times better than he did that last outing in Tampa. I mean, he was throwing the ball great. I mean, the fastball had good life to it, good bite, good movement. He had good command. That cutter worked perfectly. He was able to mix in a curve / slider when he needed to as well. all around the plate, all for strikes. Even when he gave up a few hits, he gave up 4 hits total. But even when he would give up a hit or had a runner on base, there were no issues. He didn't seem like he was on his heels or didn't lose his control. I mean, he was in complete control of the game for the most part until that weird top of the 5th inning where he had two bottles of pickle juice, and I don't know what the third one was. That one had a different color cap. Maybe it was some kind of other juice or liquid. I have to confess, in all my 35 years plus covering Major League Baseball, and beyond that, just being a fan of the game, I don't think I've ever seen a stoppage in a game where, I mean, we've had pitchers deal, stoppage for maybe a hand issue or a blister, or if a pitcher takes a comebacker, or if there's pain or something like that. But I've never seen a game stopped the way that it was today for a pitcher because of cramping and getting to stop on the mound and have a few drinks. I've never seen that before. It was just, I'm not trying to make too much of it, but that was kind of unbelievable. I didn't know you could, just kind of do that. Like, hey, I'm thirsty, I'm cramping. Hey, can we get some? I mean, I thought you kind of handle that in between innings, but hey, it worked, and Rocker was able to get through it. Sounds like from what Chris Young was saying, that if everything went well, Rocker will start again next weekend in Pittsburgh. So great, good for him. But that was just weird. But hey, 5 scoreless innings for Kumar Rocker, got the win, gave the team a boost. And then, I mean, what can you say about this Rangers bullpen? I mean, right now, statistically, the best bullpen in baseball, and to go through 2 bullpen games in a week, and also with some issues and injury issues. I mean, what a great job. I know they're playing bad teams, but still, they made sure that this one didn't get away today. Cole Winn, I think, just continues to get better and better every outing. I feel like he has really turned a corner, and I think he's gonna continue to get more and more opportunities, and he'll have a chance to move up if he continues to throw the ball well. Luke Jackson, to his credit, did a nice job there in the 9th, and hey, they got the job done, and they'll have a nice day off tomorrow before welcoming in the Royals. And then for the offense today, really happy for Ezequiel Duran. Good to see Josh Smith got a hit. Didn't get multiple hits, but that's okay. But in the bottom of the 2nd, after Adolis Garcia got the 1-out walk, it was Ezequiel Duran that knocked in the first run with that RBI double. And then in the bottom of the 5th, Josh Smith with a really nice, hard infield hit, got the first. Corey Seager, who extended his walks streak to now 10 straight games with a walk, which is great. And he's hitting the ball harder now again. Had a double yesterday and a good deep fly in this game today. Hopefully he'll be back even more coming up against the Royals. But Marcus Semien, good situational baseball. After the hit by Seager to left, hit the sac fly after a great running by Josh Smith after the bobble by Benintendi. I said this before. I mean, that play by Benintendi, just a great example of, I feel like every game, we're seeing plays that in the major leagues, in the big leagues, I mean, should be routine plays, right? I mean, they should be. This is the big leagues. It's not the farm system, right? And that bobble by Benintendi, what I mean, a big league outfielder just doesn't do that. Some of the plays we see on the infield, just it is what it is. And again, I'm not trying to be old man, get off my lawn guy, but it's just I get floored by some of the plays that we're seeing now in Major League Baseball. But hey, great job by Josh Smith taking advantage to get that second run. The Rangers, it seemed like they had runners on all the time, and once again, just continue to struggle getting big hits with runners on base. Hopefully, not hopefully, I mean, that is something that is going to have to improve if the Rangers are going to get to where they want to go. But hey, for now, they completed the sweep. They've won 3 straight series, only 10 runs in this series compared to 34 against the Twins, but that's all right. They'll take it. They got the win. They got the job done, and they got the sweep. All right, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, want to hear from you via the comment crew. Again, happy Father's Day. Thanks for being with us today. This is the Rangers Postcast. All right, if you're running a business, okay, you know that every missed call is money left on the table. Think about the last time we had a service emergency, like a burst pipe. If the first plumber did not answer, did you wait? No, of course not. You call the next one. Well, that's why having a reliable business line is so important, and that's why you need Open Phone. Open Phone is the #1 business phone system that helps you streamline and scale customer communication, all from an app on your phone or your computer. And another cool thing is the AI agent handles after hours calls, answers common questions, and captures leads so you never miss a customer again. So right now, Open Phone is offering Locked On and our Postcast listeners 20% off your first 6 months at openphone.com/LockedOnMLB. That's openphone.com/LockedOnMLB. And if you already have existing numbers with another service, Open Phone will port them over at no extra charge. Open Phone, no missed calls, no missed customers. And if you need to get the supplies you need from the site made for the skilled trades, it's Supply House. Whether you're in plumbing, HVAC, or electrical work, Supply House is the reliable way to order products online. Their easy-to-use website is packed with helpful resources and the latest product info to help you get the job done right. Plus, with a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from 400 plus top brands, you will find exactly what you need delivered fast from coast to coast. Join the Trade Master program today at supplyhouse.com/TM and start ordering plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies with just a few clicks. Plus, you can use promo code SH5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. All right, we are back. Welcome back to the Rangers Postcast. The Rangers complete the sweep. They lower the broom on the White Sox. The pesky White Sox, Will Venable, ejected in the bottom of the first inning. But you could tell this, what we talked about it. This was a really big series for Will Venable coming back to Globe Life and facing the Rangers and going up against his mentor, Bruce Bochy. And again, good win for the Rangers. They complete the sweep and need to keep it going. All right, let's hear from you. We're going to start off with Laura Berry. Hi, Laura. Sure wanted to see Bochy put in a pinch hitter for Berger with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Yeah, Boch has been, I don't know, he's kind of up and down with that. Not up and down, but I think he's been trying to let some of these guys that are struggling get going. Berger being one of them. We saw Josh Young get the day off. We talked about his struggles. Berger did get 1 hit today, but he's kind of cooled off a little bit for sure. Hopefully, he'll get it going. But I hear you. It would be nice to have just somebody kind of in that pinch hit role that you could kind of lean on a little bit more often. I know Haggerty is kind of the main option, or one of them, because he's a switch hitter, but we'll see. Ballfield A says Kumar is looking much better. Pitching stuff has turned Jack Leiter, Wynn and Latz around. Pitching staff has turned Jack Leiter, Wynn and Latz around in one season. Can't wait to see what Rocker will be like. No doubt. I mean, you could see the stuff and the pitching. I mean, again, for him to throw his fastball, 96, 97, and then to throw that cutter at around 92, 93, just that's part of the craft and the art of pitching. And again, it's like, for example, his last outing in Tampa, I mean, his pitches were kind of flat. His command was off. He really didn't have much of an arsenal at all in that game. And he had much more, just looked a lot better, and was doing a whole lot more with the baseball on the mound today. Dave Myers says a win is a win and a sweep is a sweep. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I know the White Sox are the worst team in the American League, but we talked about it. They're playing hard. They wanted to win this series for Will Venable, and the Rangers didn't score a ton of runs, but enough to win, and they got to keep it going. BB says sometimes to get to 500, you need to go through pain. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll take it one step further, BB. If you want to get to the gold, right, you need to go through the fire to get rid of the impurities. I mean, that's part of the process, literally, before you get to the gold, you have to burn off all of the impurities to refine it. And, this team, look, is definitely taking a big step over the last 2 weeks, but are they where they want to go? Are they championship level? No, not quite yet. No. Offense, definitely not. I mean, the bullpen right now is the best, or one of the best. The rotation, one of the best. But now I think even more than just the offense, this team needs to get kind of a swagger and a mojo and just a consistency of winning more games than they lose and winning series on a regular basis. And they've done that, and they just need to keep it going. It's that simple. And, we're right in the middle of June. Got 2-3 weeks left. About a month before the All-Star break. So let's see what they can do here over the next month, and hopefully take another step. Texas Hobby Ben, thank you. And thank you for checking in. Yep, let's keep it rolling. Paul Wilson, what's up, Paul? Need to get the bats heated up again. Let's see some consistency going forward. Astros and Mariners won today as well. Yeah, Houston, despite their injuries and without Jordan, they're they're hot right now. They are in one of those stretches where they find ways to grind out wins. And this Rangers team has had those moments, but not quite. This team has not quite come together in the same way, not yet. Noah Day, welcome back, Noah. Noah says, "Hey Jeff, sorry it's been a while. I have been out of town and life happened. I hope everything's okay, Noah. More importantly, Rangers back to 500, much needed and earned day off tomorrow. Yeah, and especially at home. Good to see the Rangers finally getting some days off here at home." Andrew says the pickle juice game. Rocker is a dog. Yeah, he is just, I want to call him the big smooth or the big chill. I mean, he is just chill, but you can tell he took that demotion and that tough Tampa outing and handled it the right way. And I give him credit for that. We've talked about it. That's how, in life, some of your biggest lessons and your most growth comes from mistakes and adversity and trials. And really, really happy to see him. Hopefully he'll do it again next time out in Pittsburgh. Isaac, what's up, Isaac Harlan? Back to 500. Let's go. What a start for Rocker. I heard that he did great. Didn't get to watch much of the game. I was busy, but I saw the ending. Let's keep the W's coming. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Isaac, he did really well. 5 scoreless. The pickle inning in the 5th was weird, but it's okay. Got through it, and he seemed in command and very comfortable on the mound today. Mike Clark says hello. Nice win. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. James Eustace, hey, happy Father's Day to you as well. We should all toast some pickle juice for the sweep, no doubt. Let's see. We got Dude Bros. Rangers are about to be on a tear for the second half of the season. Tell you what, it's kind of, it's certainly pointing in that direction. I think that would be very fair to say. Greg Biggs, howdy cousin. Let's go Rangers, a sweep. Yep, absolutely. I mean, think about it. If they would not have, if they would have blown this game today, or if they would have let the White Sox rally again and pull out a win, that would have been bad. That might have happened a couple of weeks ago, but it didn't today. Very good job. Kid Cowboy, 66 says, 500 finally, much needed. John Crabtree, welcome back. Pitching continues to be the saving grace in a season of underwhelming production at the plate. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. And Kid Cowboy says, Josh Smith, not bad. Yeah, I thought, he just his running and just his ability to feels like he is putting pressure on all the time now, and that's great. And Mike says, happy Father's Day and go Rangers, another good win. Yep, no doubt. A lot of good stuff. Again, happy for Josh, what he's doing. Corey, I think, looks better than he did before the weekend. Marcus Semien, hey, I forgot to mention Marcus, now an 8-game hitting streak with his big double. Very nice to see Marcus going. That's been great the last couple of weeks here in June. And Evan Carter. See, there was so much to get to. Hey, welcome back, Carter. I mean, Evan Carter, we were led to believe that Carter was going to get the whole weekend off and not come back until Tuesday after the wrist injury, but very quietly, there he was, back in the lineup today, had a hit, and man, thankfully that was nothing major or serious. He said he felt outstanding today, and he was back in the lineup. So that's great. Man, I mean, get him going, get the middle of the lineup going. Hopefully Josh Young will return from his benching today, and he'll be better. and should be a very fun series coming up with the Royals. So with that said, thank you everybody for getting in. As always, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Can't say it enough. Dads are, we love moms, and moms are indispensable. No words for moms, but dads play a big role. And so you're important, you're needed, and appreciated. And so happy Father's Day for sure. All right. Chase, thank you. Keith, thank you as well. Break out the brooms. And to all of you, we will be back with you again on Tuesday after game 1 against the Royals. Don't forget, tomorrow, Bryce will have his show back, Bryce Patrick. Be sure, and I know you already do, more of you watch him. So, but make sure you check that out tomorrow. Please continue to be a part of the show. We want you to be a part of it. And again, we'll look forward to doing it again on Tuesday, game 1 against the Royals. But the final today, the Rangers complete the sweep. They lower the broom on the White Sox 2-1. This has been the Rangers Postcast.